Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the class on operation research. And in today class, we're going to discuss this problem which came in the year 2017 for the topic called assignment problems. Guys, if you observe that every year, the questions which come from assignment problem, so they're basically 10 marks question it comes. So every year you expect 100% 10 marks question coming from assignment problem. Either they'll give you two numerical or they'll give you one theory question with one numerical, and a theory question they are like 99% your question will be explain Hungarian method for solving assignment problem, and then there's assignment problems given to you. So the problem numerical what is there, okay, so which you are gonna solve next to that theory question, that is basically assignment problem. And in order to solve that problem, what method you're going to use, you're going to use Hungarian approach. So my sincere suggestion to all of you that when you write down the problem, write in this way, that first you write the theory part of that, right? First you write the theory part and then explain the problem. I hope everyone understood. Any doubt, anyone? So when you are solving the problem, guys, 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. I'm very sorry. So I was talking about Hungarian method, guys. So I was talking about that whenever you see this theory question, so you have a theory question followed by numerical, okay, and you can see here that probably both are coming together. And now to explain this Hungarian method, which is actually a theory question and which is of 5 marks, I believe you can understand that you have to explain in lot of steps. So what I'm telling you, like, so to write the theory part of Hungarian approach, you take the same example which is given at the next question. Okay, so you can write Hungarian method is an approach to solve assignment problem. Okay, so according to Hungarian method, we look into the following two parameter first. First parameter is that the objective function should be minimization. Okay, and then the second parameter to solve the Hungarian problem is that the metric should be square metric. So once these two parameters fulfilled, then we start solving the problem. So consider the problem like this. So you can take the same problem which is given in section B, the next question, and then you solve this problem. So either you can do simultaneously do the same both the problem together, or again once you do this problem again you write the same thing. I hope you can make it easily understandable for yourself. So here when we look into this problem, so explain Hungarian method for solving the assignment problem, and here you saw the problem. This problem is like this. Okay, so now basically when you see this, now basically this is your problem. Okay, so I want to solve this problem. Just focus on numerical, guys. Theory you can write English by yourself. Okay, so whenever you have an assignment problem, how will we solve this problem? We'll solve this problem by using Hungarian approach. So whenever we are using Hungarian approach to solve this problem, then what we'll do in the Hungarian approach to solve the problem? So first thing we look into that the matrix should be square matrix. The square matrix means the total number of rows should be equal to the total number of column. So once we know that, yeah, it's a Hungarian once we know that it's a Hungarian method problem having square matrix, then the next thing we need to look into that this matrix, what we are seeing, the elements in the matrix should follow the objective function of minimization. Because the word cost is given, so automatically you understand that cost you only minimize. You never talk about maximizing the cost. Okay, once that part is clear, once we are clear with that part, then we'll go one step further. Okay, and when we are trying to solve this problem, once we are trying to solve this problem now by Hungarian approach, if we are trying to solve the problem, then what we'll do first, guys? So the first thing what we'll do to solve the problem, if we are trying to use Hungarian approach, we'll find the row minima. We'll find the row minima, the minimal element in the row. We'll find the row minima in every row. We'll find the row minima in every row. We'll find the row minima, and the row minima what we found. we'll subtract this minimal element of the row from all the other elements of the row. Okay, so 10 minus 5, 5, 5 minus 5, 0, 15 minus 5, 8, sorry, 13 minus 5, 8, 15 minus 5, 10. Okay, then 3, then 3 minus 3, 0, 9 minus 3, 6, then 18 minus 3, 15, then 3 minus 3, 0, then 10 minus 2, 8, then 7 minus 2, 5, then 3 minus 2, 1, then 2 minus 2, 0, then 5 minus 5, 0, then 11 minus 5, 6, then 9 minus 5, 4, and then 7 minus 5, 2. So now we get this matrix. So once we get this matrix, so once you found out the minimal element in the row and you subtracted all the element of the row from that minimal element, now what you do, you find the minimal element in the column. So the minimal element in the column here, this is 0, this is 0, this is 1, this is 0. So you can see that. So now if we'll do this, 5, 0, 8, 0, then 0, 6, 5, 6, then this is 7, 7, then this is 40, this is 0, this is 3, this is 10, 0, 0, done everyone. Now once this part is done, you did row wise, you did column wise. Now what you'll do, we'll do allocation of 0. So allocation of 0 will actually talk about the allocation of work. So first row wise and then column wise, see that row which is having only 1 0. So we'll give preference to that row for the allocation. So this one, this being allocated. Okay. Second row 2 0, don't touch. Third row 2 0, don't touch it. Fourth row 1 0 and do allocation. Okay. The column wise, third column has 1 0, do allocation. Okay. Similarly, the second row has this 1 0 here. Your work is done. This is your problem. That's it. So this came to 5 marks. It hardly took 2-3 minutes for us to solve this. So for the first one, this is your allocation. Second row, this is your allocation. Third row, this is your allocation. Fourth row, this is your allocation. So what is your total cost? So your optimal cost is how much? Your optimal cost is rupees 5 plus rupees 3 plus rupees 3 plus rupees 5. So this is 10, 13, 16. Rupees 16 is your optimal cost. That's it. Anyone, any doubt? Anyone, any doubt? Any question, guys?